Thanks to the Black Sun device, defending Rhymes was a very easy feat. It also made for a good opportunity to examine the netherworld up close. Thanks to Clemenceau installing a laboratory module on the Tribunal's hand, we were able to collect samples of it as well. As for analysis, we may not have brought any researchers with us, but the origin cube turns gold. It's the first time I've heard of that. To think that it all began before the advent of the false god. The situation over here is remarkable. You're really living up to your test site's reputation. We're trying to hypothesize there may be a technological advancement made after the anti-issues left Alpha. If there comes an opportunity, we'd love to see the Black Sun device up close too. That's fine by me, but I have a question. Local factions of this test site are on the weaker side, they're stretched thin. Can a compiler be brought in to assist them? We've considered it, but unfortunately we can't. Honestly, I wanted to rush in on my own the instant I saw the abnormalities of your coordinates. But despite the fact that we can't communicate, we haven't been able to pinpoint that test site's exact location yet. So also the Hierophant is using some sort of camouflage. At any rate, it's going to take more time to crack this. With access to Tower lost, if bringing in reinforcements is a difficult feat. Understood. We'll be safe for the time being. Roger that. 2 days later, Elle arrived for reinforcements as planned. We handed off the purified defensive line to her. After that, we continued our journey to Brandenburg. Rhys, Reims, Cologne, Mainz, Magdeburg, Brandenburg. When we reach Mainz, we welcome lavishly. I heard whispering your names, but long last we meet. Welcome to the Empire. I am the Imperial Regent, Elector Cologne. As a representative of the whole Unitas Empire, I thank you deeply for your aid. Though she remembers the Cologne I know, her dress and demeanor are totally unlike our Colognes. It's a pleasure to meet you. I assume we wouldn't see you until Brandenburg. Really? A while, considered going all the way to Cologne to welcome you. I'm glad that you came to meet me, and further, you bear our hopes and dreams. It's only natural that I make the efforts. Regensburg told me you know the situation best out of anyone. Everyone along the way has been surprised by our sudden appearance, except for you. I hope you take the time to answer our questions. I'd be happy to. It's hardly the place to talk. Let's turn to the cathedral. You said I wasn't surprised, but there is one thing that threw me off. When your names, I believe mine's the transcendent that I summoned. But now, I believe she was only brought as a side effect. The most significant among you is you. That I'm certain of. Oh, why is that? All my companions are formidable fighters. They're ship girls, that's only natural. But you're different. Ritual summons ship girls in one common person. One must wonder if that person is really so common. I prepare for the ritual within the cathedral. According to the Hagio Bowl, there is this way to bypass the line of elector succession. The elector certification ritual. Any ship girl deemed or certified by the ritual can become an elector, even if 7 already exist. Of course, the prerequisite for this is kind of identical to the ritual descent. It requires the Transcender's help. I will begin with a simple verification process. Mainz City Cathedral, shortly after. Is that really all? In the cathedral, Mainz stood in the center of the sea of candles prepared by Cologne. Indeed. Stay there and focus on your senses. What am I supposed to feel exactly? This place, the origin of your name, the meanings behind those things, and the expectations that come with them. In the name of God, may you find what you seek. Take the final preparations and approach to me. What should I do? Hagio Bowl does not dictate any specific actions to be taken by the Transcender. I think your presence is all that we require. So I just stand here? Take a look around, getting a good view of the cathedral. Though it's decorated with furniture for this area, it seems to be the shell of a giant mechanical apparatus. This is another facility led by the Hierophants. It's safe, I hope. Let's enjoy the cathedral, leaving the two of us inside. Amidst the lights of the cathedral, an ethereal chorus begins to echo throughout. Mine suddenly falls into a deep sleep, as if lulled by the sound. What is this? Light materialized out of thin air, filling the world around me. The public consciousness naturally has no conceived image of ships that have never been completed historically. To bring such entities into existence through the power of a wisdom cube, first the blueprints must be completed in order for enough details to truly build them. After that, their conceptual form must be fully visualized. This is easy when they have ships of the same class already in existence. Using those ships makes it easy to define the visual parameter after all. However, things get more difficult when no such ship exists. In those circumstances, the most efficient starting point would be the ship's name. Forging a connection between name and archetype will help to create a more tangible and communicable visual form. Would say that's a full overview of the points we've agreed on thus far? That about sums it up. I've been thinking though. If a name and image can't exist independently for a certain period of time, what if trying visualizing first, then conceptually binding it to a name, then materializing it through a wisdom cube? Would it feasibly work? Friedrich, power of yours. Don't be so surprised. I've really taken another step further as a Brooklyn ship girl. This place, the origin of your name, the meanings within those things, and the expectations that come with them. In the name of God, may you find what you seek. Was that Anzil and Sophia discussing how to birth blueprint ship girls? Give a name to that which is nameless, infusing meaning into the meaningless. The meaning of a name, taking a step forward in the evolution of that connection. I get it. This is the truth of the ritual, the truth of the Blueprint Ship Project. Okay, certification ritual is guaranteed to succeed and give minds greater power. As the concept of the Holy See is already been tied to that singular answer, the ritual of descent is bound to succeed too. That answer being the repeated tying and recycling of concepts, gradually amassing power in the process. We'll need Marco Polo for this. After Mainz's ritual, I postponed the journey to Brandenburg and instead traveled directly to Avignon to conduct the ritual of descent. Soon could be considered the second in line to represent the Holy See after Rome. What a sense of deja vu. Mainz, Strasbourg. Given the large scale of the ritual of descent, its execution requires the coordination of multiple cities. Along the way, God suggests performing a deep dive in Genoa, aiming to gain advanced knowledge of the enemy's attack plans. I have faith that investigating the Netherworld will only serve to benefit us. It's time to prove the worth of this mission, prove that weakening the Empire's defense is well worth the risk. Warn you in advance of any enemy attacks, just focus on that ritual. We'll be praying for your success. Be careful, everyone. Don't forget to maintain contact. We'll be careful. Avignon. The journey proceeded without incident. Upon our arrival in Avignon, Cole immediately set about preparing for the ritual. Given how late it was, and the need for Constantine to prepare, we scheduled it for noon the following day. However, Clemency seemed troubled about something. After dinner that evening, she invited me to the study to talk privately. You'd like to split up for the time being? I've been thinking about this for a while now. You plan to have Marco Polo do the heavy lifting after the ritual, don't you? If she finds out I'm involved, it's going to seriously affect her willingness to help. Besides, there's too much to know about the test site. Almost all the Irish territory have been engulfed by the Netherworld, and the tribunal has been scattered. I tend to take charge of their work and rebuild the cathedral. None of that is real priority though, is it? I'm curious about the records in the Orthodoxy's capital. I want to see them as soon as possible, isn't that right? Nothing gets past you, Commander. You're exactly right. Are you confident you can handle it? Absolutely. Take Algeria and Lagosanier with you. We have enough defensive forces here to take care of ourselves. I'd be happy to. Thank you for your thoughtfulness, Commander. Till we meet again, I hope things go as smoothly for you as they will for me.